Welcome back to Lucky Reacts. I am your host. You guessed it, Lucky. Lucky. I'm here. I'm here. And it's time for another video. What I'm hearing, a group that I had to do. People were telling me, yo, you have to do this group. You have to. That's it. No, don't think with your own mind. We don't care. You do what we say. And I'm fine with that. Show me the way, metalheads. Show me the way to go. Pantera is a name that kept coming up. You have to do Pantera. You want to rock out for real? Do Pantera. You got to do Pantera. So, what I did, did my searches. Went on YouTube, Pantera. Seen a few videos up. I picked one called Domination. Because how do I not pick a song called Domination? If I'm swimming around in the shallow or the deep, dark waters of metal, how do you not pick a song called Domination? How do you not? So yes, this is me picking Domination by Pantera. This is the live version. It's in black and white, which for me is super sick, and I need to see it. So this is my first time hearing and seeing Pantera. Domination. Let's get into it. Yes, sir.
This is called Domination!
Oh, wait. Is this Moscow? Now, I know they were on the bill. I heard, right? I think it was Metallica, AC/DC, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, Black Crows, I think. And Pantera, I think. That looks like Moscow. That crowd with that tower in the back looks like a bunch of people. I think so. Anyway, this started off high speed. Let's get into it.
Fucking A! Agony is the rise that you bear in the air. Domination consumes you and calls you a friend. It's a twisted flow. Vital steal and manipulate your will to be. And it's hard to say. Absolutely forget when there's nothing.
Yo, what what are you on when you go in the studio? Like what do you, I that's my thing, right? I always picture myself when I hear songs or songs that deem legendary or great. Now I'm not knowing if this a legendary song or not. I know they're a legendary group I'm hearing, and this song seems awesome. So high speed. It starts off at 100. How do you start at 100? And then you go into dun, 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 dun. What? Like if they told me, you know what, look, I know this is your first time in the group today, but we're trying to think. We have a concept and a title, but we don't have the music yet, right? And I know you're insane, and you come up with insane melodies and rhythms and stuff like that. Like, so what do you hear? We need you to play something freestyle. But what do you hear when you hear the name Domination? You know what I would have did? I'd have sat back all cool, grabbed a cigarette. I don't smoke for real, but grab a cigarette, lit that thing up, kick back, grab my guitar, and I'd have said, dun 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 because that is what domination sounds like. If you're gonna make a song called Domination, how do you not have dun 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 dun? That's insane. And I do not know. Like, yo, just now, I almost got a headache. Just that fast. Just that fast. Just with the demonstration of me bobbing my head like that. Pause. Just a demonstration. Almost got a headache, and that was about 4. So they started off on 100, going crazy with the. I don't even know how to. I don't have hair, so it don't look as cool either. But I'm sorry. Let's get back into it. This is insane. High speed. Look at this. Look at this picture. Look at this still. Look at this. Let's focus on this. I know we're into the music, and I know I'm gonna learn the group. I'm gonna know the group. It's already a high speed. We're in. We're in. The seatbelts are off. We're driving crazy. Look at the picture. I don't know the lead, my man's name. He looks super cool. He's rocking hell out. Got that voice, that rock voice. You know what I'm talking about when I say rock voice. You know what I'm talking about. I understand there's different voices in rock, but that's a rock voice. You get what I'm saying. And look at the crowd in the background, kneeling down, powerful. And the crowd in the background, that's a dope picture. I'm a photographer too, so that's a fire little still picture right there. Even though it's not a still, it's where I paused it, but that's the photography in me. Photographer in me. Anyway, back to the music. This is crazy. High speed. Oh, shoot. You know what I love too? One thing I love about the music I've been hearing since I've been diving in metal and checking these bands out, I love that the song is so unpredictable, the musicality wise, right? It's like the tempo changes, high speed, low, whatever. It just changes all throughout the song. Now I'm sure there's songs that keep a consistent cadence straight through, and maybe keep a consistent melody, right? For the most part, what I've been hearing, cats have just been doing what they want, which is super dope, right? And it starts off at 100, and it's already high speed, and all that, right? And then it still turns it up another level midway through the song. It goes up a notch again. So when you think you're at your max level of energy, you're going crazy insane, right? And then you hear the beat change again to a higher tempo. Where do you go after that? Right? Where do you go after that? How could there ever be a thing called a mosh pit if the music doesn't do that? Right? If the music don't make your brain collapse on each other, how do you want to knock into 7,500 people in a single space because you're going insane because the music has taken control of your body? Hey, another thing I understand too. Let me tell y'all something that y'all probably didn't know. As a hip hop head, let me tell you metalhead something that you probably didn't know. Did you know mosh pits is a scientific thing? Bet you didn't know that. Did you know that the music, the music and the science of the music, which you're waving into, like in sync with your atoms and the things in your body are in syncing together, and the music starts to drive your body. So while you think you're in control, it's the music has you, and it jerks you around and moves you around in a way where you're bumping into people. And then we now have a mosh pit. When you think it was you think you consciously walked into a circle of people and start banging each other up, right? And start bumping around and going crazy. You don't know that it's scientific, and the music mixed in with your body and the nerves and the connecting and everything start to sway your body around and start create this circle, this cyclone of energy of music and nerve and energy. Did you know that? You know, that would be crazy if I was telling the truth. But that does sound amazing. And mosh pits are amazing. And I'm sure mosh pit didn't start because of no soft shit. Excuse my language. I'm sure it was something head banging, going tough, high speed, adrenaline, hyper active, psycho endless rage music, and then mosh pits were created because I can't shoulder you. We can't go shoulder to shoulder to Celine Dion. No disrespect to the goddess that is Celine Dion. Do not get it mistaken from what I'm saying. But I did identify that the mosh pit thing seems more biological and science based, and it's not really. I just be talking, but I know some of you just heard me right now. Was like, you know what? I can see that. I can see a mosh pit being that. Anyway, back to the music. This is sick. That song just went up another notch. Okay.
And now that thought is reaching out into infinity. Fire suspended by chain of erasures anew. It's a penalty. It's lethal advice and he's never demise of your life. In construction mode. Loud laser tricks you to it. The puppet to your head. Forcing you to bed. You're right
Yo.
to see.
My man right here, I don't know his name, he's going crazy. Not that they're all not going crazy, but his movements and everything, the way he's moving, like he's going insane. Like to fully match, he's like a part of the, like his body is moving a part of the, it's deep. It's deep. I love that. I love that. Here, I don't know if it's me or not. Maybe it's just me. I am 46. So me being in my mid 40s, how would as me, survive at a concert this high speed in the middle of a crowd with strangers with a universal love for the sound they are encapsulated in at that moment? How do I survive that? Like, I'm older, you know what I mean? I don't do a lot of heavy movement and energy stuff. Like, but just to feel that, you got to be a part of that. You have to. I got to go to a show. That, you know what? That's what it is. It's one thing to talk about it or look through the screen and try to experience these things, right? But you have to be at a show. You have to see these famous groups. Pantera and Metallica, and that energy in the room is, I know it's got to be something different. To other people, when you guys have a unified front on things you agree on at that moment, nothing else matters at that moment. Not politics, not religion, not gender, not status. Just we all have a unique love and a affection for this sound or this group and this one time, and then nothing else matters but the love of that. So we unite in this love, and the energy is love, and that I have to experience that. I see metal being that, and not the hip hop isn't that. I use hip hop all. I come from hip hop, so not the hip hop isn't that. It's just a different energy. So maybe a higher energy depending on like what sound is doing. Depending on it's like here, it's like in a club on some hip hop shit, and you ever see MOP doing Annie Up live? Like that is rock and roll, right? You know what I mean? You hear Annie Up live by MOP in a small club. Forget the big venue. We talk about like a 500 to 1,000 capacity club, and MOP is on the stage doing Annie Up. That's fucking rock. That's what I think. That energy is that, right? So to be at a small venue, not a because this is a major concert, and it's insane here too. But if you was at a club with Pantera and they just popped up at a venue that hold about 800 people, like a small venue, jam, like, or some LA. If you've been to LA, like watching Pantera at the Viper Room, right, or Whiskey a Go Go. Insanity. I would love to. I would. Let's get back into it. I'll get back into it. It'll be story time all day long. Let's get back into it. You have to give props when props due. The respect can't wait till later. Give that man his now. He did that. Fire. Oh! Yo, what are we talking about? What? Yo, I must say, this is when people do this, they mean it's serious. If you're talking to somebody, remember back in the day when you used to get called to the office, or maybe it's your parents, and your parents maybe got a little more class than you do, and they call you in, and your dad or somebody says, you know what? Because really they're pissed, they're trying to keep calm. But for me, it's like I'm trying to seem professional when I'm trying not to lose my mind, right? So you know, Pantera makes me feel like um, jumping in a uh, like jumping in like a pool of water, or just running through the rain with a lightning conductor suit. Um, because I feel like being struck by lightning in the rain with a lightning conductor suit. I don't know if that's a thing for real. Um, is the only way to feel that type of energy coming through the what? There was no build up. There's no intro to come before the. It was like, hey, you guys, hey, how you doing? It's Lucky Reaction. We're gonna do Pantera, and then okay, let's go. It's immediate chaos. It was immediate debauchery. It was immediate. I, and then the breakdown at the end, dun 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 dun, run. Bro, I would have went. That's why I know. See, here's the thing. If I had, if I was, if I had went to that concert in Moscow, I don't know how I'd have been there at that time. I was, like I said, I was very young. If I was there, then I wouldn't have been able to tell the story because I would have, I would have rest in peace there. I wouldn't have made it. How do you stand in the crowd? I know that's Moscow. How do you stand in the crowd of 1.6 million people and you hear that? It's helicopters flying over your head. You shoulder to shoulder with insane metalheads just craving the energy and the passion of hardcore rock shit, right? And the military is in front of you, and the flags are being waved. Smoke floats above the crowd a little bit. I'm probably making that part up, but I think the smoke. I think there was smoke somewhere. Just I'm sure it's smoke in the building. Smoke above the crowds somewhere, and then Pantera comes out. Dun, 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 dun. Rest in peace. My body couldn't take the energy. I would combust. I would have combusted in the flames. What's it called? Self-combustion, something like that. I would have combusted in the flames. And the show was so wild and so huge that the people would have just put me out, laid my crisp, burnt, rotund, rotisserie body to the side, and continued to rock out. Pantera, Domination. I'm in. I'm in. Whatever album that on, I'm about to download that album, and I'm about to get into the world of Pantera because that was sick. I have to say thank you to you guys. Thank you to you guys because here's the thing about music. Even me being a hip hop head, I don't like everything. Obviously, I'm a hip hop head to the day that I die. I don't like everything. I don't even some of the legendary acts. I don't like that, or I don't like her. I don't like him. Right. So there's going to be some metal that I just don't like. But so far, you guys have done me right. So far, you guys had not let me down. I found Eloy Casagrande on my own, which led me to Slipknot. Insanity. You guys suggested Falling in Reverse. I was insane. And then Tool, which my Tool merch is coming because I just ordered a hoodie and a couple of shirts on the website. So my Tool merch should be here soon after the holidays. So to let you know how I feel about Tool, I have Tool merch coming because that's just what it is now. That's how I feel about Tool. Sleep Token, 2 on the drums. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Metallica doing this show first. Hearing Into the Sandman, black on black tank top, handlebar, long hair blowing in the wind, 1.6 million people, Into the Sandman, insanity. We had Slaughter to Prevail. My man on the drums, creeping on. I like he do that thing on the drums. We be creeping behind the drums with the mask on, looking. They were doing. Was it? It was KOD. I heard both KOD or Viking. I forgot which one I did the video to, but both of those are sick. KOD and Viking. My man Alex Terrible with the voice. I don't know how to do it. He said something. Push the Adam's apple down your throat and then speak to the. I tried it and I sound very stupid and it didn't work. So that's for Alex Terrible, not for me. But the voice he does, the growl he does, insanity. And then now we're here with Pantera, legendary group. Domination is my first introduction to this group. And I need more. More, please. That's just how I feel about it. Thank y'all, man. This has been another dope reaction. Thank you for this, Pantera. You rock. You rock, you rock, you rock. I'm so glad to be here. I got another reaction coming soon, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. But look forward to it, man. I got some awesome names on the list. Thank you guys for keep suggesting performances, live shows, groups, bands, singers, whatever. As long as it's what it is, because you know what I'm getting into. So I got the rest of my lifetime to learn this stuff. And the good news is I'll be gone before I finish it all. So I got a lifetime to engulf myself. Engulf myself. That's not the word I'm looking for. To how do I say dive into, surround myself, immerse. I have a lifetime to immerse myself into metal, and I'm so looking forward to it, and I'm so excited. You guys have been awesome. Thank you, Pantera. You rock. Look forward to Lucky React. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't just be here. Now you can hang out. You know what? You can hang out. You're more than welcome to just hang out. But I'd rather you like the video and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe. And we can become friends because that's who we are. If you hear my voice right now, we are friends because that's how life works. I love y'all. Hope y'all love me too. Lucky Reacts. Peace.